Hey guys, and welcome back to FigBarf. Today we're doing a showcase on Jedi Fallen Order. This is easily one of my favorite video games to come out of the Star Wars license, and I knew as soon as I finished the game I had to make figures on it, but 2 years ago I wasn't as artistically, gifted as I am right now, so I knew I had to wait a little bit, and I'm happy that I at least got 6 figures to come out of the game. And I know you're probably wondering, hey, where's Grease and Malicos and the Ninth Sister and the giant bird that they flew? I don't care. I mean, I really want to make Grease because he was actually kind of a cool character, and I may make him in the future if I can actually sculpt the head base, but I have no intentions on making Malicos or any of the other Inquisitors in the game. So for now, we got these 6, so let's jump into it. So first off, we got Cal Kestis himself. He's relatively simple. I used some basic cloth elements for the front and some utility belt pouches and just glued those onto the torso, and I used pretty much the entire piece of the belt for the back. Some basic painted boots on some Death Star Trooper legs, and I forgot the character from The Hobbit. I don't watch The Hobbit. And I just painted the scars on, and I painted up a Superman hair in the ginger color. And his lightsabers are probably the best part of the figure in my opinion. They're relatively simple to match Cal's design and Seer's design, and like in the game, they can be equipped together to make the double blade, or they can be removed to have the dual wielding blade. So pretty much it for Cal. He's, again, very simple. Next up, here's BD1, and just like IG-11, I had to reach out to my friend Tim Canavan over on Instagram, and he made an excellent BD1 cast, and I can't explain how amazing this entire cast is. I painted it up, and it looked so good. It's way better than my older BD1 that just doesn't hold up anymore, and is honestly kind of embarrassing when comparing it to this one. I did sculpt on the disabler right here on his the top of his head. That wasn't there, and I just sculpted that and painted it up in black, and it was relatively easy. The legs can articulate and move, and the head can also move as well, but the joints are really fragile, and if you move them with a bit too much force, they'll probably break off. So we're gonna leave that there for now, but know that he can move. So that's it for BD. Next up, here's Night Sister Marin. She was a lot of fun to make. I used a Master Splinter Ninja Turtles torso for a base and just added all the additional 3D elements and added all the jewelry and the necklace on there. And I even painted the robes going down to her legs. I used a Lego ponytail piece and actually just cut off the entire ponytail and just sculpted the bun on, and also had to sculpt the bang coming down here and just make sure that ended there, and I think it looked pretty good. I used a Ninjago Venia, I forgot the name of the figure, and I just painted all the tattoos on, and I repainted the eyebrows, and there was a purple piece of jewelry on her forehead, and I just removed that with an eraser. And I do want to get her some green effects pieces for her to represent her Night Sister magic, but for now, I think she looks fine just the way she is. Seer was incredibly simple to make. She's literally just a Rebel Scare Trooper torso, a Val head from the Solo sets, and a Brick Arms DL-18 that just recently released, which looks pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. She was incredibly simple to make. I didn't feel like doing a full custom of her just because the parts I had available were pretty good. This is very much a half-assed figure, which is pretty much what the series is based off of.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I bet you would, you kinky bitch.
Does it hurt?
Dude, stop.
Let it end yet.
Stop!
The Imperial Purge Trooper was a lot of fun to make. I used an Aerial Light Dark Trooper helmet and just filled in the visor with Procreate and then painted that up in red. I just slapped on some Imperial decals on the side of his torso. I also cut out a 3D element of a utility belt and just slapped that on there. I got a black pauldron in from Cape Madness, and I also made a custom Electro Staff for him. And I also took one of the pauldrons from the Death Troopers, I believe. He was relatively simple, and I'm glad to finally finish him. Lastly, the lead villain of the game, Trilla Sidori, the second sister. Just to get this out of the way, she has her Inquisitor lightsaber, which is a really cool piece from Big Kid Bricks, and I know it's not accurate to her. It's from the seventh sister, but for what it's worth, I think it works. She also has a cape from Cape Madness that I just painted the outside in black and the inside in red. That was relatively easy to do. She has an E-tape skirt that I just glued onto the legs, a relatively simple torso that I applied some 3D elements to. She also has a Cara Dune head, which I painted up. I painted the bags under the eyes, and I repainted the eyebrows just to match the likeness to the character, and I also took a Black Widow hair and just sanded the sides a little bit to get that kind of bob cut that the character has. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you have any suggestions for figures you want me to make in the future for FigBarf, then leave them in the comments. But that's gonna do it for this episode. I'll see you.